All right, everybody, welcome in. I'm WXFan21. This is Metroids for Charity. We are starting things off with the SM Rat categories. This is Super Metroid using the Varia randomizer. SM Rat is a very basic beginner level settings for anybody to get involved with. This is Anthony on the left, Sunwoo Farmer on the right. Two champions of the SM Rat ladder racers going head to head, and of course they are friends with each other as well. Again, I'm WXFan21. This is Metroids for Charity. I am joined here in the commentary booth by Sineth. Sineth, how are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm trying to keep my birds from invading the stream.
Fantastic. And we are joined by Reemok Tourist on tracking as well. Reem is outstanding. He's one of our main trackers for Speedrunners Arena, which is again where you can see a lot of the SM Rat races. So check our folks over at Speedrunners Arena out. And here we go. We're going to destroy the G4. Full countdown. Sineth, why don't you take this away? This is what happens when I let this go to the racers. What? Why is series existing in a randomizer? Yeet the space station out of here!
Series is existing because it's random start, and series is one of the random start locations.
That is horrible! Redo! I want to redo!
No redo. We get to fight Ridley and do a series escape. Chat, if you have your guess in chat for what the series time is going to be, put it in right now.
The marathon just started, and already I want to quit because we see series here. In a regular speed run, this is allowed. In a randomizer, I've never seen this before. Oh. And chat's already saying it. Is this even randomized? So, speaking of which, shout out to Oats and Goats for the kind of commentary. Oats and Goats is part of this marathon, by the way. He, Nitro, Aussie, and Spiffy Thomas are closing out tomorrow night. They're closing out this entire marathon with a map rando quad race. That will be tomorrow night. But now that we have series done and out of the way with, we'll go ahead and get the timer set and taken care of in LinkedIn. Sineth, explain a little bit here about what full countdown is, and then if people are looking like, what's Fast Torian? So if you wouldn't mind just explaining the settings, please, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Sure. So Fast Torian means that when we go through the Torian door, instead of going through the Metroid room and all that nonsense, we get to skip all that and go directly to the baby room, see the baby, and then we get to... Actually, no, we skip the baby, and we go directly to Zebatites at the end.
Excellent. I'll appreciate that. So again, this is the Varia randomizer. I told you all we're going to be showing off all three randomizers throughout this entire race, or the entire marathon. Varia randomizer is what we're starting with. I think anyone that's played any of the randomizers, Varia is the most customizable randomizer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can get custom music. As you can see, we got a backwards Samus running through Pitless Room right now to get down to Morph Ball.
I should have told Sunwoo to ban that. Oops, did I say that?
So the very first item here is going to be Morph Ball, regardless of the settings that you get in SMRAT. So what that stands for is Super Metroid Randomizer Accessible Tournament. And it's accessible because we make it so that the only things that are required are what are shown on the game. So if it's shown somewhere in the game, we expect you to do it. That includes infinite bomb jumps, that includes crystal flash, that includes a couple of different things, but it does not include suitless stuff like suitless Meridia or suitless Norfair. But our first two items looks like it's going to be some missiles with some morph ball, with some super missiles and high jump boots.
Send a standby. We can't hear you on stream.
Oh, good to know.
Never mind. We can hear you on stream. WX didn't hit the... I unmuted the stream to listen to the audio qualities, and it turns out that we can, and it accidentally remuted itself. Don't worry. We got it. Ignore everything I just said.
WX fan is here on his first event panicking already.
Listen, I said I've been playing this thing for 2.5 months and I want everything to go well.
It's going fine. You're fine. But hey, let's talk about what's happening in the race. So we have high jump boots. We have missiles, super missiles. We're doing the climb. We're making our way. We have to get to Bomb Teresa to look for bombs or power bombs. Those are required.
Well, little BT. Infinity flying with the early movement. Okay, we get our first explosives here. This is going to open up quite a few things, and it's really going to depend here because in full countdown, anything can be anywhere. So you've got Gauntlet accessible to you. You can get as far as the E-Tank. You can't get to the end. Or you can just go right to Terminator, peek the back of Gauntlet, and at the very least get those two checks seen. Anthony's headed for 230 missiles, so this isn't major minor. Any item can be anywhere.
.230 has an E-Tank. Meanwhile, Terminator also has an E-Tank. Is this even randomized?
One of these days.
One of these days, we'll get it randomized.
It's all right, chat. Say the thing. And yes, I know, WX being loud on stream. What else is new? So, Grapple is at the back of Terminator. It's a nice item to find, but it's not something I'm kind of going out of my way for right now.
So we still need to kill the G... no, we don't need to kill the G4, do we, in full countdown?
We do. So this is normal objectives. Defeat the G4.
Gotcha.
I also made everything louder. At chat, please, we're gonna be editing this throughout the entire marathon. So if I'm too loud, if the comms are too loud, if the racers, you can't hear the sound loud enough, please let us know. We're going to go ahead and adjust things to make life a little bit easier for everybody.
Definitely.
And if you want 200% WX comms, I mean, we can do that too. All right, so reserve tank, more supers. And let's see this back item. Missiles. This is screaming big pink to me as progression.
Yep, but we're going to go check Edacoons first.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, Crescents in chat says, I thought you were normally 200%. And then Smoke's like, yeah, WX was born loud. You know, I don't think my wife would disagree with any of that. I am pretty loud. I've been told that by my family, friends, employers. Yeah, I'm just naturally loud. It's okay. I don't think there'd be anyone that would disagree with that statement, but yeah. Exclamation point Metroids in the Twitch chat to find the Tiltify link to donate to safe in our world. We're already at over 100 pounds raised of the 10,000 goal. Let's smash that goal by the end of the marathon. So, let's do it. Sunwoo's gonna find more supers. Very interesting. And yes, by the way, I'm going to have to explain this. So I talked to Tiltify because Safe in Our World Zenith is located in the United Kingdom. I can't change the denomination.
Right.
So this is in British pounds. So if you donate, please keep that in mind. You have to take conversion into effect or into your consideration. We're already at over 100 pounds raised. Let's get that higher. All right. I had a feeling, Sinith, we'd find progression here inside of Big Pink, and you know, that super missile is not progression. It's nice to find. You never say no to any super missile, especially an SM Rat, where it's going to take your normal 40-60 at minimum to beat the game. Chat's like, what is Sunwoo's sprite? Sunwoo is back with Samus! Yes, that's a sprite. For reasons I don't quite understand why people actually did that and created that.
So what do you
Chat's
think,
having a good time with it. Go
What
ahead,
do you think,
Sinith.
WX? Do you think we can get some donations by forcing these guys to do some animal rescue at the end?
Oh, please don't stress me out anymore. I didn't set up incentives on this thing. No, I'm kidding. So just missiles for Anthony at Mission Impossible. I don't blame him whatsoever for doing this. And you actually see Sunwoo hitting backwards. I want you all to keep this in mind. They've only got 5 PBs. They have not found bombs, and they've only found that 1 PB pack, so this is going to be extremely important, because Sunwoo is, he's taking a one-way out. He's going to have to farm, but these bugs don't really drop PBs at a high rate. Supers.
Gravity suit.
The pancakes.
So for all of you who bet points on pancakes, congratulations, you got your imaginary points.
That's right. What is this? Whose line is it anyway? It's such a great show. The old classic one is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Sunwoo is now out of supers. He's done with Greenbrain for now. He's got his gravity suit. Now, what do you think Sunwoo does with this? Do you think Sunwoo's going to take this and head right into the West Meridia checks? Or do you think what you and I have seen him do plenty of time in SM Rat ladder races, do you think he's going to go over to the wreck ship to fight Phantoon?
Well, he's already going down.
Well, whatever.
Looks like he's going to go try and fight Kraid, and then he's going to just go into Meridia.
Ah, now will Kraid be going to prom?
Oh, that's a good question.
It's a very good question. Chat, what do you think? Is Kraid going to prom? As in, we're going to get Kraid stand-up?
Kraid DLC?
Little Kraid DLC?
In fact,
oh my goodness.
Put your predictions in chat. Is it going to be... How many Kraid proms are we going to see this marathon?
There you go. Whoever gen the seed, I think it was Reem. Did you gen enough any kind of explosives? Where are they?
No, we don't need power bombs anymore. We have 5. That's enough.
Samus has finally learned how to teleport? Alright. Well, Sunwoo headed into Kraid's lair. Twitch chat. Again, Exclamation point Metroids, exclamation point donate. You get to learn, and you get to see that Tiltify link. Tiltify, I put some links in there for all of you as well. Today's schedule is as follows. You've got the SM Rat Race right now between Anthony and Sunwoo. Coming up after this, 6:35 p.m. Eastern. Sam, 6710, is going to be doing some Metroid Prime 1 any percent. And Reggie and Sam are going to be on comms for that. Flash Frost at 8:15 p.m. is going to run Metroid Fusion 100%. It's our one and only 100% run throughout this marathon. Thunder and Darkspy get you covered on comms for that. And then to close out Friday today is going to be a quad race. It's the Super Metroid Dash Randomizer quad race. And that is going to be raced by MM2 NES Cartridge versus Derp versus DJ Webb versus Zeb. Glove and Sloters on comms for that, with myself on tracking. And again, exclamation point donate to go ahead and find the Tiltify link. The donations are in British pounds, as Safe in Our World are based in the United Kingdom. So, Anthony decided to go up Red Tower. Excuse me, exclamation point Metroids.
Yep, and there goes Sunwoo into Meridia.
Yep, and this is a great part of route divergence here because Gravity Suit really opens up a lot of different things. It gets you into Meridia, obviously, free range through water, but the other thing that it opens up is the extra damage reduction. And cross moat, you shouldn't have any issue jumping out now. So, great route divergence here. Sunwoo defeating Kraid. And Sunwoo defeats Kraid. Anthony headed to Fantoon. Question in the Twitch chat. What does it mean to be randomizer accessible? Nice ice beam, by the way.
So what it means is Super Metroid, when you first play the game, expects you to do certain things, either through cutscenes or by showing you directly. Those things can be Shine Sparks, Infinite Bomb Jumps, obviously doing Morph Ball, the Speed Mock Ball. There's a couple of different... Actually, no, the Speed Mock Ball is not in Logic.
That's correct. The only 3 tricks in Logic are wall jumping, which the Edacoons apparently try to teach you. The Decora, teaching you Shine Sparks, and then in the preview, if you don't hit the start button, there's a whole bunch of stuff that the game just kind of shows you. One of it is the Infinite Bomb Jumps. So that's literally the only 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what it means by accessible, is it's accessible to just about anyone who's played the game once.
Did Sunwoo beat Kraid? I missed it.
No, he did not.
Never mind. Sorry, Reem. Didn't beat Kraid, my bad. Don't mind me.
Doing a full yellow Explorer into Meridia. Which is not a bad call, if you ask me.
No, that's not. Especially the 2 items over in Waterway. You've already got your Ice Beam for Sunwoo. And that's really the only other thing. Did Sunwoo even pick it up? I know it's not the easiest thing to do without grapple. I believe he did.
There's a lot going on between talking about the marathon, talking about our runners, talking about what's happening. So
that's right. All right, I gotta give some people some shout outs. Because we do have some updates. We've got Anthony coming in with a 25-pound donation. Reem coming in with 20 pounds. Anthony says, thank you so much for having us, WX, and good luck. Appreciate you, Anthony. We got Smoke coming in with a near 50-pound donation. Sam donating as well with £1. And then we just got a big 100-pound donation from
Wow.
Wanderer. Thank you, Wanderer. Great way to start off this marathon. The goal's 10,000 pounds. But you know what? Anything is going to help this amazing charity. So, it's going to be great. Again, tomorrow morning, I'm going to go over the Saturday schedule. You're going to learn a little bit more about me, why mental health is so important to me, and a little bit more about my own journey as well. And Saturday's schedule, I got to tell you, chat, it's extremely loaded. Again, we're closing out this marathon with a map rando quad race. Oh, and by the way, the quad racers, Oats and Goats versus Nitro versus Aussie versus Spiffy Thomas. Yeah, I got some elite racers here. I mean, Sam's coming up next. We get Anthony and Sunwoo again. Senneth, 2 former SM Rat Ladder champions going head-to-head here in the marathon.
So to help answer chat, they are allowed to do things that are not in logic, such as gravity jumping, such as doing or skipping stuff that they don't normally need to skip. So the speedball is also something that was not in logic that we did earlier. So they're allowed to do non-logical things. It just means that they're skipping some of the logic and getting to things faster than they should be. We got a Kraid DLC over on Anthony's side.
Oh, chat! No quick Kraid kill means 1 prom dance for the Kraid. He needed to get up and stretch his legs. And he was guarding a missile. Baited.
Let's do it. Let's see what this closet's holding on to.
Cookies, apples, speedrunners' hopes and dreams of a quick raid kill. Oops, did I say that?
But yeah, WX, do you mind if I talk about my struggles with mental health?
By all means. The whole purpose of this entire marathon is to shine a light on the issue of mental health, so please go ahead. By the way, Kraid's Closet was just a reserve tank. That's the 3rd reserve tank we've seen!
So I've been struggling with mental health for a couple of years now. Finally getting to a point where I'm on the right medication, so I don't have to worry about, wanting to hurt myself or getting so low that I literally sleep all day. I'm trying to, find jobs now and actually exist as a human being, which is, you would think that's something that's easy to do, but it's not. Not when you're suffering with mental health issues that just tell you over and over again that you just are not worth it, or that you're not doing enough, or that it's so hard to think about, or to say and talk about. There's a lot of different things that go into it.
Oh yeah, I mean you're not wrong. Again, I'll get into my story kind of tomorrow morning, but I'm glad you're getting the help you need, and as someone else who's been looking for work for quite some time, I understand. I completely understand. I'm getting turned down from work that I'm qualified for, overqualified for. I mean, it's crazy.
Same.
But anyway,
same.
Yeah, it's really crazy. I've heard recruiters say this is the worst job market in history. Sure feels like it. But Samus has a job too, Senneth. And that's blowing up planet Zebus, as usual. Maybe Samus needs therapy. Stop blowing up planets.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. How do we know that Samus isn't the one blowing up the planet?
I don't know. Maybe it was her explosive after she blew up Mother Brain. Who knows? But no, in all seriousness, glad you're getting help, Senneth. And again, if there's anything else you want to share throughout this, please, by all means, Reem, you're free to hop on mic too if you want to say it. This is a safe space. If you want to talk about anything regarding mental health, We can get, again, safeinourworld.org for a lot of amazing free resources. Check that out as well. So, Fantoon defeated for Sunwoo. Oh! We got explosives! And they're in the worst room. This might be worst room in the game. Okay? I know there's worst room in the game, but this actually might be worst room in the game. Okay?
This is the second worst room in the game.
Second worst room in the game. I'm just gonna say it now, and I know I gotta keep it PG. F Crumble Shaft. That's all I'm saying. That room can take it where the sun don't shine, alright? Not a fan of that room. Not a fan. Okay, so someone mentioned this in Twitch chat earlier. The racers are leaving a lot of super missiles behind. Sunwoo left the other free super missiles behind. Both of these racers are leaving way too many supers behind. This isn't map rando. This is you need 40, 60 at minimum to beat the game.
Right, and that's assuming that you get through the Zebatites with nothing. Because the Zebatites are not there in this Fastorian.
Well, there you go. Oh. What's it? So you'll pick up those vanilla supers, but you got...
We do need enough supers to kill Mother Brain, so 60-40 is
I
probably
personally
gonna do
think Sunwoo should donate £1 million because he's using a backward sprite, but yeah. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Anyway. Nice save. Sinith, would you do attic here?
With 2 in the ship, I'd do attic.
I mean, we've got Sky Missiles, Maze, attic check, bowling,
Ice Beam,
and gravity. That's 5. So Anthony did. It looks like he is going for that Ice Beam. There's an E-Tank there as well. Man, this is so difficult to do. Even with high jump, you have no can fly. You have no grapple. I mean, Anthony's got an IBJ up here, which again is in logic.
Yep, because IBJ is shown somewhere in the demo. This is completely in logic to do.
Demo's the word I was looking for! I meant space jump. Twitch chat's being mean to me. Nah, I kid.
He's given up on it. He's given up on ice.
Someone did the same thing. It's not worth it in a race.
He's resetting the room.
Ooh, reset works too.
I mean, with no speed, it's actually worth it to get ice because then you can go into Dragon.
True. And there it is. He's gonna get his Ice Beam. GG's, Anthony. Nicely done. Ice Beam. Clearly the planet's gonna blow up now, and off you go. These robots on Sunwoo's side are so annoying. There is a iframe glitch you can do to drop below them, but you only got so many frames to do it, and it turns out to just be more supers. They're pretty neck and neck right now.
Yeah, it's hard to say who's in first, and you know, kind of going back to what's in logic, what's not in logic, we just want to reiterate these are beginner settings, right? That's what SMRAT means, is that it's beginner settings. We're going to be seeing some more advanced settings later on in this marathon with Dash Randomizer and Map Randomizer. If you want to see some hard tricks, you want to see some hard stuff, stay around for those two.
Yep. All right. Sunwoo's headed for Sky Missiles. Ooh!
Plasma Beam!
Best Beam! Best Beam.
Sun was only wishing that he can find Charge Beam now, and then he'll be pretty much in go mode.
That is very true. We got a couple more donations, Sinith.
Go for it.
Ferocious Fifi coming in with a 25 pound donation. And Sorvine coming in with a 25-pound donation. Appreciate all of you. We're up to 253 pounds already, and this marathon just started. That's right, this is your mini GDQ. You're welcome. GDQ, eat your heart out. No, I'm kidding. They raised ridiculous millions of dollars, and I'm so happy for them. But this is kind of like my version of like a GDQ-style marathon with just Metroids. Again, appreciate all of you. Big shout-out to Jam and Dark Moon being the speed gaming helpers. Make sure you show them some love in the Twitch chat. Jam is hanging out with us for most of the marathon as our, like, default, like, volunteer setup helper person from speed gaming. And Dark Moon created this amazing layout and all of our layouts. So, I mean, pretty nice layouts, right? You got the baby Metroid out of the tank right in the middle of Talon 4 landing site. I couldn't fit all the game titles in here. What do you want from me? Oh, here we go. Sineth now going to start the controversy of Best Beam in Twitch chat. And Varia decides it wanted a little love, and it's hanging out where gravity usually is. Sunwoo's got both suits.
That's a huge play for Sunwoo to go through and get that. Now he's in go mode. Besides getting charge or enough ammo. But he can go and do the entire game. We need
Twitch chat. Sorry, Twitch chat is asking. Is there a schedule? So if you head on over to speedgaming.org/schedule, we've got everything set up for you all. Anything with the title Metroids for Charity is everything related to the marathon. We have the main Speed Gaming channel. Speed Gaming was extremely nice to get that set for us. And they're still working on some of the schedule as well for like stuff for tomorrow as well. So we're working on tomorrow's schedule. There was a couple of last-minute changes. But anything that says Metroids for Charity is where you will find everything related to this marathon. And bruh is just dropping my personal schedule.
There you go.
Bruh, you are so fired. That's it. You're gonna play with no charge beam in your settings. Deal with it. I'm kidding. Bruh is most certainly not in trouble. But yes, if you're interested, that link will work for you all as well. That has been the behind-the-scenes schedule, which now 50 million people are joining. I should just type you all a friendly little heart message.
It's only 79 people, WX. It's fine.
It's okay.
All right, Dragon's down for and funny.
You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my Venmo link in there as well. We're gonna raise some money for charity and my bank account.
Hey, if you get to put your Venmo link in there, I get to put my Ko-Fi link in there.
Ah. So for the main info, speedgaming.org/schedule. To follow along with the schedule, there's Space Jump at Bubble Mountain. Every single event is going to be on Speed Gaming Main. Speed Gaming was nice enough to give us the main Twitch channel for them for this entire marathon. We didn't have to pull Speed Gaming 6, 7, and 8 out of mothballs. Matter of fact, Speed Gaming 6 is probably in mothballs. 7 and 8, I don't even know if they exist.
It's 1 through 6. I can verify that.
All right. But yes, appreciate all of you. Literally every single one of you watching this live. Greatly appreciate every single one of you. This is going to be really interesting, Sineth, because I always love being able to see a race where we have one racer that is doing Lower Norfair before the other. Because, and this isn't objective, this is fact. Lower Norfair is the furthest away from the ship, and it is one of the longer sections in the entire game. Lower Norfair casually was meant to be a gauntlet. This was meant for you to have every major in the game, with the exception of Screw Attack that you get in here. So, Sunwoo getting Lower Norfair done and out of the way with. He's only got one boss defeated. But he has the Varia suit, which allows him to do Lower Norfair. I kind of think Sunwoo's in the lead here. And this all came off of the early route divergence that we saw from both racers.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see who enters Torian first.
We have more donations coming in, Sineth. 50 pounds from Kupo. Appreciate you, Kupo. We're now over 300 pounds raised for Safe in Our World. Let's go.
Very
Exclamation point Metroids to learn about the charity, or to learn about everything a little bit there. The Tiltify page, I put as much as I could. Tiltify didn't have a lot of room for me to put what I wanted. But head over to safeinourworld.org to learn about them. And yes, we will update the title as soon as we can. We're getting tech things figured out. And I literally just refreshed my stream, and I get an ad for Philadelphia cream cheese. Now I'm hungry. Chat, what's on the menu for dinner? Breakfast, lunch, whatever y'all are having. Sineth, what are you in the mood for food?
I'm not sure what the wife is cooking, but we got Anne finally doing the speed boost or the boost through X-ray to try and get. Oh, misses it.
I just missed it.
He
Good
can
try.
take. Oh wow. Okay, he's gonna infinite bomb jump with 27 health up to the door. Get in. Hope that's a good item.
Hold.
And then
Hold. Oh! He destroys
Wow.
away from with a bomb.
it's Spazer
Oh,
Beam. All that for a
Yes,
Spazer
beam. Neato beam. And Anthony with the reset. Anthony literally stared at Spazer and pivoted. He's like, nope, I want nothing to do with Spazier. Alright, Dimensive says they got some taquitos for dinner. Twitch chat, favorite type of pancake, go.
chocolate chip.
Oh, you can't go wrong with a good chocolate chip. Fresh blueberry is my favorite, but I think chocolate chip is right there too.
Well, we got a Ridley fight going on over on Sunwoo Farmer screen.
Nice. Ridley's blue. And
Don't worry about it.
maybe
It's
Ridley
fine.
needs to go talk to a therapist on why he's so blue. So, Ridley goes into a therapist. Therapist, so what? So why are you blue? Because Samus keeps beating me up.
Is Samus a bully?
No.
Well, let's find out.
There's actually a really interesting backstory. So on YouTube, I found a history of the Metroid timeline. And I mean, this literally went into comics or in all the different games and like the entire lore, start to finish of the entire Metroid universe. And Ridley apparently was some sort of general that entered Zebus at once found Samus and did something to the entire planet or the Chozo or whatever. It really interesting. It was like a 2-hour video, so Ridley was like a general for something or whatever, but very interesting. So Twitch chat says that we got chocolate chip, buttermilk. Bullet says going out for dinner and no idea where. Coke and cherry vanilla ice cream float. I almost got a chocolate frap on the way home today. Waffles. Now, this is something that I think we need to have an entire poll on. Mm-hmm. Is a McGriddle a pancake?
It's a pancake sandwich.
It is a pancake sandwich. I wouldn't consider it a traditional pancake. I'd put it maybe in like pancake family adjacent gimmick.
Like if you have the McGriddle with just the bread, then I would call it a pancake.
Mm-hmm. Twitch chat, is a McGriddle a pancake? We're not talking the egg or the cheese or the bacon or the sausage. Is just the McGriddle a pancake? Yes or no in the Twitch chat? I would say it is.
Bread. Just the bread. And if you wrap those two pancakes together, is it a cannoli?
Oh boy. If my wife is watching this, she's going to be like, okay, we're getting cannolis tonight for dessert. My wife does enjoy cannolis. Though I will say, a fresh cannoli, just baked, oh, sounds really good.
All right, this is a good point by Wanderer. Considering the American pancake and the European pancake and the British pancake are not the same thing, what even is a pancake?
Now we're getting into the philosophy portion of the marathon. Fantastic.
All right, so Anfunny's going to have to do a full clear here to get that suit to start catching up to Sunwoo Farmer. But Sunwoo Farmer, by far and away, has Ridley down, has Fantoon down, just needs to go kill Dragon and Kraid and call it a day. British pancake. Did you mean a sad crepe? Is that how you say that?
Crepe. Crepes are also really good. But this is not the food channel. There is in fact a race going on. Why did someone get me started talking about food literally around dinner time and I never had lunch?
Hey, you're the one that brought it up.
Yeah, I kind of originally did it for just the food gimmick because Fifi's hanging out in chat, and apparently I gotta talk about food at some portion during every single one of my commentary runs. So it's just become a thing, but now it's morphed into, I'm starving, I want DoorDash, someone get me food.
Venmo.com/WXFan.
Jeez. No. Exclamation point donate or exclamation point Metroids to go and donate to the charity.
Wrong charity.
I am not a charity case. Anyway, getting back somewhat on track here.
Speaking of the charity.
Mm-hmm. With Kraid and Dragon still here for Sunwoo, I could argue I still think Sunwoo's in the lead. Yeah, he's got 2 bosses left, but it's all literally on the way back to the ship. Anthony is still looking for that Varia suit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But yeah, speaking of the charity, so my journey started... I was a child when I started being made fun of because I was different. And that's where my mental health journey really started. I didn't really pay attention to it until I was much older. And that's when I started actually seeking therapy and actually like going to weekly meetings and like having to take care of myself and to think about, you know, my family, think about myself, think about the things that I want. Which, you know, I don't want a lot. I just want to be able to live. I want to be able to have a house. I want to, you know, have a job, and that's it. But, you know, it's not easy when you have all these expectations from people that are, I'm going to say, normative, that haven't had to go through this in the past, and they just don't understand like what it's like to try and think about getting dressed every day, getting up every day. Yeah, that doesn't seem hard, but when you really think about it, it is. It can be a struggle.
No, absolutely. Look, there are. Look, part of my story is if you're watching this live and not on YouTube, I don't even know if this will get on YouTube, but hi YouTube. Should this get on there? I mean, I've been looking for full-time permanent work for 4.5 years. I left a great full-time permanent job back in April of 2021 to take care of my health. And I thought, you know what? I could take some time off, get my physical health right, my mental health right. And it was a combination of a lot of things. Just long story short, and I'll tell you all about this tomorrow during the opening, the Saturday opening. But I did not expect it to be 4.5 years later. I thought it'd be maybe a couple of months.
Yeah.
I was not expecting this job market to be this brutal. I mean, for crying out loud, I've worked for the, you know, one of the largest defense government contractors in the world, and I've worked at the prestigious MIT. And I can't get an offer that makes a lot of sense. And I've gotten a handful, maybe over the last 4.5 years. So it's brutal.
Yeah, it is a very brutal market right now.
There were just some times that I just like, you know what? I don't feel like doing anything today. I'm just gonna stay in bed. Feel like meh. Sometimes I'll literally just like, I'm just gonna go out for a drive and just think. So I get it. Senna, thank you for sharing a little bit of your story. Again, folks, with this charity event, this is a safe space. If anyone wants to talk, if anyone wants to share your story, by all means, this is literally a safe space for you all to do that, and it is encouraged. And if you need resources, safeinourworld.org has a lot of them. So, Titan says that... Go ahead, Zenith.
You'd be surprised the resources, what they can do for you.
Oh, it's amazing. I've been in therapy off and on for years. There's no shame in it.
Yeah, my mental health journey started 2022 is when I left my job, and I had to leave my job because they were basically gaslighting me. And that's when I really had my mental breakdown, and I was like, all right, I need to go back to school. I need to figure something else out for me that actually makes sense. And yeah, the job market since then has been broken.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Titan says that they retired from the military 3 years ago and they're still working. It's nice not having to move every 2 to 3 years. Titans, thank you for your service. Appreciate you. So, Twitch chat. Anthony's finally going to Lower Warfare. He found his Varia. Kind of important, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think it saves him here, but it's definitely nice to see. And Precious Missile's gonna be... Oh, look. The rare power bombs. I really wanted to do a Steve Irwin, rest in peace, like a little, like, finding something in the wild. F it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Crikey! There are those very rare power bombs that you only see out in the wild in Semrat Seed. 15 of them, those little lucky do-gooders. I can't say the B word. And Sunwoo just stares at it and decides to leave it in its natural habitat. That was an absolutely horrible impersonation. I apologize to every Australian out there.
Wanderer says, as someone who's living through my fourth bubble and fourth once-in-a-lifetime market crash, I can't do anything but feel empathy for anyone suffering through the current work market. Thank you for that, Wanderer.
Thanks, Wanderer. Hey, Sineth, do you think, Twitch chat, quiet, close your ears. Sineth, you think Wanderers may be hiring? Maybe could use a personal assistant or two?
Right?
I hear Wanderers offering 6 figures for personal assistants.
I wish. I'd take 5 figures.
Okay, Twitch chat, you can listen now. It's okay. There was a joke, chat. It's okay.
See, the thing is that anyone who's got mental health issues is also disabled.
Yeah.
So you're not the only one.
I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was 5 years old, 4 or 5, and I thought about this the other day. I don't consider it a disability. I consider it an ability.
There you go. I've got ADHD, autism, and major depressive disorder.
Like I said, chat, safe space to chat here. This is a charity or a marathon to raise money for a mental health charity for gamers in the gaming community called Safe in Our World. And Wanderer says sadly that they are disabled. Sorry to hear that, Wanderer, but they also say that Wanderer says, I know their mental health struggles were half of what disabled them. The other half was losing the ability to use their hands for a long period of time. Was a successful programmer before that. That stinks, Wanderer. Again, chat, if you want to talk about this, literally talk on the Twitch chat. It is a safe space. But we still have a race going on here, and we're going to switch gears just a little bit. And then we're going to focus this right back here on the race as Sunwoo plays with Gary. You know, Sunwoo, if you didn't use a backward sprite, it would be a lot easier to set that trick up. Oh, this is an amazing one. You know, Sineth, this is amazing post here by Soravine in Twitch chat. Soravine says, for those of you struggling, don't give up hope. Ain't that the truth? There are companies out there who will take these seriously. Half of their team struggles with mental health. One of them, the most tenured, is tenured. One of them, their most is tenured, and couldn't imagine not having them. That's amazing. Love hearing that. So again, safeinourworld.org. Bunch of amazing resources there. Check it out. Anthony may need to talk to somebody about his very poor route decisions. I don't know. I was trying to think of an interesting segue, and I couldn't think of anything else, so that was kind of lacking on the jokes there. But we do have Sunwoo here, and again, this is the SM Rat logic settings. All you gotta know is full charge shine sparks, infinite bomb jumps and wall jumps. And the other thing you have to understand is this is full countdown, which means any item is anywhere. But this is fast Torian. Now, what is fast Torian, you may ask? Well, you enter the G4 statue, drop down, and you're right at the end of the game. You skip the Metroid rooms, you skip the baby skip, and you're right at Mother Brain Room. And Sineth, like you said earlier, no Zebatites to defeat.
Yep, you go straight to Mother Brain 1, and that's going to be fighting Mother Brain 1. What the heck is that ship? It's a McDonald's thing. Don't worry about it. It's a grab bag. Yeah, we're not sponsored. All right, so next time Sunwoo plays this backward sprite, I'm demanding that he plays it on a Metroid. Chat's like, what's Metroid? Metroid is a setting in Varia that lets you flip the game.
No one wants to see this entire game backwards.
They want to see the entire game backwards with a backwards
No,
sprite. Get in there.
no,
Get in there.
no.
Yes.
No!
Chat, I'm getting votes.
Sunwoo Sprite's already annoying to look at this already. All right, well that's it. That is exactly like we told you, chat. There you go.
Here comes Mother Rain
Fastorian, down you go. It's time for Sunwoo to layeth the smackdown on Mother Brain.
And that's it. There's no Mother Brain 3. Mother Brain is dead. The time bomb is set. Let's see if we can get out of here.
We never found Speed Booster, so someone's gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Yep. Didn't find Speed Booster, didn't find Charge. Are we going to rescue the animals?
Do it. Saveth the animals! I mean, we're not raising money for any animal awareness, so I could care less if they kill the animals here. I feel like that's also very bad of me to say, considering I'm such an animal person. My wife and I are up to over a half a dozen dog breeds that we want already. Just saying. Let's see if someone's going to save the animals. A really nice parlor so far. Nicely done. Nope. No aminals. He's saving the frames. To start off the marathon, it's going to be Sunwoo Farmer defeating Anthony in our SM Rat full countdown Fastorian. GG's to Anthony. GG's to Sunwoo. Nicely done. Very, very well done, Eraser. And there's Anthony with the DNF in the race time room. The official time for Sunwoo beating Anthony is 57 minutes and 16 seconds. GG's. Very, very nicely done. Sinith, what'd you think of that race?
That was a pretty straightforward race. I mean, you just could do the thing and you do it right, and Sunwoo's get the upset here. Are we pulling them in for interviews?
Yeah, we didn't get invites. Normally, the speed gaming bot will send out an auto invite when they're marked. They didn't get them, so I just manually sent some invites. Here is the winner. It is Sunwoo Farmer. GG, Sunwoo.
GG's. That was.
And we'll wait for Anthony if he wants to do a little post-game interview.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's Anthony.
Oh,
GG's,
man.
Anthony.
GG's.
That Varia. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that Varia was in a very spicy spot.
I mean, I almost did wreck ship, but I realized I had like 2 power bombs, and then I didn't get out of the West Ocean missiles fast enough, so I had to use a power bomb to get out. And I was like, oh man, now I can't check spooky missiles. And then if I fight Fantoon and he doesn't drop a power bomb, then I'm soft locked. So I just went out, and I should have farmed, but yeah, that was the defining moment of that seed, I think.
Oh no. I got lucky and got Terminator Scene Grapple, so I didn't check anything else in criteria after finding bombs.
Yeah, I did that. Yep.
Then it's I did basically full clear Green Brand, I want to say.
Yeah, me too. Besides Waterway, obviously, but
Yeah, Waterway, and I did not do Wave Gate. And then I did find that grapple, which was really nice. Or I mean, that gravity. And then I went down. I saw that Upper Norfair was loaded. Did West Meridia, and I seen Ice was there. I couldn't get it at Mama Turtle because I didn't have enough ups there.
I got morph bombs in Upper Norfair. Is that Bubble Crumble Mountain?
Oh,
Without Varia. So I was like, oh, that could be, CF clip if I need it, and ended up getting ice because I had bombs. It took me a few tries because I realized I haven't done that trick in a while.
Oh yes, I could see that.
Yeah.
I basically just got high jump boots and then left, and then did West Meridia, and then up to wreck ship to full clear and found Varia, and then space jump was at Bubble Mountain, made everything nice before Lower Norfair. I was worried that did you get that X-ray item or the item?
Yeah, it was. So once I cleared Meridia, I went up Red Tower, took a save there, and then did X-ray so that I knew if I could leave, wreck ship or not. And because at that point, I knew where grapple was, I knew where all the majors were besides the upper heat locked ones. And so I was like, okay, if this is Varia, that's going to be huge for me because I know grapple was there, so I knew it was in logic because we had bombs. Or no, we didn't. Oh dang, bombs weren't in logic there. Man, I misread that. But either way, we had screw attack, so I was like, all right, grapple can be that. So yeah,
Right.
but yeah.
I kept thinking that was speed, and you were so far ahead of me the whole seed. I was like, oh yeah, that was speed. He's gonna be done in about 45 minutes. I'm gonna be running up the back, and
That would have been huge, especially if Varia was at Bubble Mountain or something.
yeah,
But yeah, it ended up not being the case. That's how it goes.
that's how rando is. Yeah,
Yeah. But GG's, man.
yeah. GG's, nice game. I said it's probably been about 10 now. I want to say you're up to in our private matches. So
Right.
this win feels good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it is, but anytime we offline race, I have like an 80% chance of winning, and anytime we
Yes.
race live, you have an 80% chance of winning.
Excuse me.
I don't know what it is.
I didn't say that at all. I didn't just cough that at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't hear you, WX. So
Hacks, cheats. No, I kid.
Man.
I got the cheat
In
box.
case you can't
I
tell,
will.
as I told you all earlier, not only are they former SM Rat champions, they're very good friends.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Not that
Yeah.
clearly friendship means you have to count your offline wins against each other.
Oh, I've been counting because I haven't gotten one in a while.
I haven't been counting, but you know that.
It's been a while, man.
It's been a hot
All
second.
right.
Yes.
WX, you want to tell them how much they've raised just in this first race?
303. Well, roughly about 300 pounds just in the first race alone.
Oh my gosh, that's
Let's
awesome.
go.
It's huge. Very huge. And again,
Yeah.
folks, if you want to donate, exclamation point Metroids, exclamation point donate. Whatever commands Twitch Speed Gaming has set up for us. Massive amounts. Racers, we're approaching the next part of our marathon. I'm going to leave this open to you all. Y'all are more than welcome to either do final thoughts, and then we'll send it over to Sineth and then myself. If you want to talk about anything regarding your personal journeys to mental health, you are more than welcome to say that now. But the floor is yours. We'll start with Anthony, then Sunwoo, then Sineth, and then I'll get us on out of here. Bueller.
Did we lose them?
Did we lose them? Everything's quiet.
Oh, oops, I've had push to talk on. Sorry.
There you go.
So anyway, what I was saying was, yeah, I just want to start off by saying thanks a lot, WX, for having us be the openers for your marathon. It's a big honor there. You're also a good friend. And Sineth, thank you for all the comms that you do for us, Samrad, and for doing this for here, and for Reem for doing the tracking for us and everything he does for us, Samrad. But yeah, you know, personally for me, like I guess I'll go ahead and say some stuff. You know, I've always kind of struggled with depression, anxiety, and games have always been a big lifeline for me. And honestly, you know, like when I first started racing, I wasn't, you know, about a year and a half ago, I wasn't in like the best mindset. And just the community here has been so welcoming, and just being able to compete and you know, learn new things and meet new people has been absolutely amazing. You know, it led to me meeting my fiance, and now you know still struggle from time to time with everything, but it's been much better since you know, joining this community. And yeah, for that, you know, everyone out there, thank you for everything. But yeah, I think that's it for me.
Sunwoo, anything you want to say regarding the seed or anything about this topic?
I think I've had some mental challenges along the way these last few years, and definitely SM has always been a nice, consistent, fun time with friends, and the races just keep me going, and I couldn't want anything more from all that. So I'm really happy that we have a nice community, and Sineth and Reem, I'm glad. Thank you for comms, and thank you for tracking. And Reem, thank you for putting on the weekly SMRATs with WJG. Always appreciate popping in whenever and playing a race when I feel like it. It's the best. And thank you, WX, for putting on this whole marathon. This has been a blast, and yeah. That'll be it for me. Thank you all.
Thank you, Erasers. Appreciate the kind words. Appreciate your stories. Sineth, I know you've said a lot about your story throughout this entire thing. We got to wrap things up and head to the next part of the marathon. Is there anything else you would like to say? The floor is yours.
I am good. I thank you so much, everyone, for having me. You know, I'm normally here on Speed Gaming doing commentary now. I'm also here doing volunteering full time on their volunteer side. So you guys will see me more often on Speed Gaming there. I do volunteering for Speedrunners Arena. I do volunteering for a bunch of different channels now. And yeah, hopefully I can keep that going until I find a job or something happens.
Awesome. Well, Sineth, greatly appreciate you. All right. We're done with our first part of the marathon. We're up to over 300 pounds raised for Safe in Our World. Coming up next, Metroid Prime 1 Any Percent, run by Sam, commentated by Reggie and Sam. We'll see you all in just a few moments. For Anthony Sunwoo Farmer and Sinith and Reem Tourist, Reem, thank you, Tracking. Thank you for everything you do at Speedrunners Arena. Make sure you all go and check out our fine friends over at Speedrunners Arena if you liked the SM Rat races. Their ladder races take place several times a week. Go check them out, but don't go anywhere. Metroid Prime 1 Any Percent's coming up next. We'll see you in just a few minutes.